Hey everybody, welcome to Forex Trading Analysis for Synergy FX. It's 11:54 p.m. on June the 12th, and today we're going to be looking at a couple pairs. It's going to be a relatively short video. And before we get started, I want to do a quick risk disclaimer. Foreign exchange trading carries a high level of risk. Before you decide to trade foreign exchange, we encourage you to consider your investment objectives, your risk tolerance, and trading experience. It is possible to lose some or all of your initial investments, so don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Seek advice by an independent financial or tax advisor, and all information provided is for educational purposes only and should not be construed as trading advice or counsel. So I want to take a quick look at the news just to give you a little bit of a background about why I'm going to be doing the pairs that I'm doing. Basically, we have a lot of news tomorrow from the New Zealand dollar as well as the US dollar. New Zealand dollar has a rate statement tomorrow coming from a press conference, and Bullard is speaking, as well as the official cash rate is also coming out tomorrow, which is forecasted to be 2.5%. And then along with that, we also have three US dollar announcements, which are retail sales, PPI, and core retail sales. So I'm looking for a big day, specifically from the New Zealand dollar, as well as possibly the Aussie dollar, and most major pairs, considering the fact that there is a lot of US dollar news tomorrow as well. So one thing I will be looking for is breakouts in one certain direction, and possibly fading some breakouts, or if we do have certain levels that are broken, then I will be looking to enter some sort of breakout trade. So currently the New Zealand dollar has been in a little bit of a correctional phase. I do think that we eventually will revert back to the downtrend that we've seen over the past couple of months. I think it is possible that we will reach up to the 200 and 100-day moving average, which we're currently under, and it looks like the 100 will cross the 200 in the next few days. So if you want to sort of jump the gun on that a little bit, then you could enter a sell order here, and I really don't think that that's too bad of a trade, considering RSI is at 56 and getting pretty close to the overbought conditions. But currently, right now, we could sort of move either way, so I will be keeping a very close eye on this pair tomorrow, specifically this pair, and as well as the U.S. dollar, Swiss franc, and the other U.S. dollar pairs. So one thing that I do like to see from this pair is, first of all, when we did correct down, we had sort of large corrections down. We filled the gap entirely on Sunday, and then we moved back towards the upside. So I do like to see that if we are in a correctional phase. Usually down bars tend to be a lot bigger than up bars, because that's usually what happens in a downtrend. So currently we're trading at 0.77667. And if we do start to see a little bit higher, like I said, I do think we could possibly see up to the 200 or 100 in the next couple weeks. But I really don't think that there's going to be too much of there's not going to be too much of a run left for this pair, especially to the upside. So certain levels I'll be looking at for the downside are obviously the lowest close at around 0.7489, as well as trading off the chart a little bit. Could possibly see down to lows first off around 0.7385, close to that level, as well as the lowest of the low here, which is around 0.71066. So these are just a couple levels that I will be looking for in the next couple months for the New Zealand dollar, and I do think that it will be triggered, first of all, by the announcements tomorrow for rate decisions. So definitely be watch out for the New Zealand dollar tomorrow. Set your targets pretty tight, and set your stop losses tight as well, because it should be a pretty volatile day. So the other pair I do want to take a look at, just along with the New Zealand dollar news, is the Euro New Zealand dollar, which to me is in a little bit more of a better setup, at least for a technical angle. We are currently trading just below the 100-day moving average. When I say just below, this is a daily chart, so you have to keep in mind that we are going to be around 150 pips to the below it, and we are also trading below the 200-day moving average. And this does look to be either the beginning of a false breakout to the bottom, which I do believe is possible, if the euro does continue to rise and the New Zealand dollar doesn't match its progress toward the upside, then we could definitely see a rising uptrend in this pair. But for now, we are trading just below the 100 day, which is going to be a nice level to define your risk. And even though, like I said, we are going to be close to oversold conditions for this pair pretty soon, RSI is at 32, oversold. The first oversold condition comes in at around 30. So if you are going to be entering short trades, I would be very careful that the market doesn't reverse and go against you. So like I said, if you want to fade a breakout. But for this pair right now, there are some really nice places to find your risk. But if we do start to break toward the downside, I'll be looking at bars such as close here at 1.58179, as well as the lowest close, which is 1.56810. Also, there's a really nice area of resistance around 1.590, which is going to be an area that people will be looking to open or close their trades. So yeah, those are a couple levels that should hold tomorrow, and we should see, like I said, it's a really nice day from the New Zealand dollar as well as the Euro New Zealand dollar, and the market should definitely provide some really nice, first of all, liquidity, and second of all, some really nice trading setups, because the more people that trade a pair during the day, usually the better the setups, or the more reliable the setups are. So those are the things that I see from the market today. So thank you very much for watching. Please follow us during the week at Synergy FX, and good luck trading.